ocean. Let's go to the ocean. Yeah, let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the sand. You ready? Doesn't matter.
Good day, everyone, for our friends in the other side of the world, and for those watching on replay later. Good evening, everyone. So sorry, there was a little bit of a tech issue, but we're back and we're live. So guys, makeup. Okay, so hold on. It's a little, the background is a little bit too loud. So there you go. All right, so makeup, indeed. I grew up in a household where makeup was something that we never really got to know like how to do. Okay, our mom didn't use it unless on special occasions, and normally we just always had to go to the salon for it to be done. I learned how to put on makeup properly at age 40. Yes, indeed, Mami Lala is old, but I do know that knowing how to put on makeup is a necessary skill that can save us money and give us confidence as well. And so tonight, it's great to have with us a very talented makeup artist to guide us through the proper way to put on makeup and even glam it up to turn your usual day makeup to a night one. Again, good day and good evening to everyone. Welcome to Mommy Guide Inc. For those who are new to my channel, I am Mami Lala. We would love to engage with you also. Please feel free to type in your questions or comments on Mommy Guide Inc.'s Facebook page or Mommy Guide Inc.'s YouTube channel. Just don't forget to be respectful at all times and put a Q before each question so we can easily see it. Again, joining us tonight is Miss Nat Miranda. Miss Nat is an interior designer by day and a cosplayer by night. So it is no wonder that she is indeed an interior designer, body paint, and makeup artist all in one. She also owns Mini-Me's Hobbies, a name that aptly represents her creativity, curiosity, and determination to showcase her own work of art. The business offers crochet, paper art, and cosplaying materials and support and other products as well. And so without further ado, first time on Mommy Guide Inc., let's all welcome Miss Nat Miranda. Hi, Miss Nat.
Hi, everyone. Hi,
All right.
Mommy Lala.
Good evening. Finally, actually,
Evening.
guys, dapat matagal na si Miss Nat, hindi lang mag-meet ang aming schedule.
Yeah,
All right. So, but it's actually perfect, Nat, no? Because, it's almost
it's the
Christmas.
holiday season.
Exactly. And we have like parties, Christmas parties here and then either face-to-face na or online, right?
Yes, yes, we
Okay.
have many of those coming.
Exactly. Oo. So, Nat, let's just talk briefly about, you and your background being a makeup artist and others. Okay. Being a makeup artist is just actually, a side hustle for you, right? You are
Yes,
really
it's
an
just a side
interior
hustle for
designer by
me.
profession, right? So,
Yes.
how did you get into, all of these passions that you have at this point?
Well, it was just something that I get curious very often, and I honestly get bored very easily. So I started finding new things to do. First, it was crochet, and then it was cross stitch. Then it moved to paper art, to making plushies like this that I have in the background. I made these.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, because of like my curiosity to learn new things, that's how I got into makeup and body painting especially, and cosplay.
Okay, so it's the curiosity, diba?
Yes.
Okay, so at this point, okay, curiosity didn't kill Nat.
Yes, it
Oo,
has. It
it's
hasn't, and
only
I
the
won't
cat.
let it.
Okay, all right. So Nat, okay, oops, where am I right now? Hold on. Okay, we're having another. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to find. I think this one. There you go. I'm back. Okay. So let's just put in some of the comments. Okay. So everybody's saying, okay, so there were actually a lot of people earlier on waiting for this. We had Miss Mary, Haggards, okay, Aim Rose, Simply Lorenzo. Thank you guys for dropping by before. Okay, and then of course we have Superflus. Good evening, everyone. And Miss KM, good evening. Di ako
Good
late. Love the
evening.
topic. Another one close to my heart. Indeed. Oo. So, hi, Miss Nat from KM. Okay. Actually, Miss
Hi,
Nat, KM
Anne.
is
Yes.
one of the most creative, and artistic crafter we have and artist we have in the community right now. She is
Oh,
especially known for her alcohol art. Pero gusto din niya
wow.
itong topic na ito. And of course, si Susan. Okay. Susan C. Okay,
Hi,
because
Miss Susan P.
your mom we call here Susan M because we have two
Yeah.
Susan. So Susan M
So
and
not to
Susan C.
confuse.
Yes, because they're both Susan, right? All right. So there we go. Okay, so let's start. Okay. So what is basically the difference, Nat, when you say
Mhm.
day makeup, night makeup? What do we mean by that?
Well, the difference is to just for daytime, most people do natural looks because of course they don't want to look super made up where it's di naman not really unnatural,
Mhm.
but something that's so bold. So they pick something that just brightens their eyes, brightens their smile, emphasizes features that they really like. While night makeup naman, it's something that changes how you feel. I don't know why, but it's something that um, changes your mood. It gets you into the mood of, being luxurious and a little more formal. So day to night makeup is literally day to night, where you go from neutral and bright colors to something more dark toned.
Oh, so darker tone. Okay, pardon my
Mm.
my clock. It does that every 15
No
minutes,
problem, no
30
problem.
minutes. So you'll always hear the background. So I don't know. I can't turn it off. All right. So that actually it's a very big difference, pala, right? So most of
Mm-mm.
I think all of everybody at this point, or a lot of us know already how to put on. I think okay makeup, but we don't know if it's the right way. Like in my case, I don't know how. So can we like start with the day makeup first? Guys, if you have questions, by the way, please just put a Q and then put it on the chat because when you put a Q, I can easily see it from just the hi, hello comment. So I can actually pull it out faster and ask it from Miss Nat. Okay. By the way, of course, since this is a little bit of a crafty thing and an art thing, right? So of course we have Team Bahay. So Team Bahay, all you need to do is, take a photo of you during okay, so there has to be a day and a night. Okay, so you send it to me day and night. Okay, and everybody who sends in, okay, their entry for tonight, so screenshot lang guys, of you all during day and night makeup together side by side, then you'll be included in the Team Bahay raffle for tonight. And the prize would be, okay, Miss Nat
What
will
naman?
explain. What will be the prize, Miss Nat?
The prize will be a customized plushie keychain of yourself.
All right,
Or any
guys.
character you like, actually.
Okay, a plushie keychain of either yourself, okay, or okay, a character that you want. Okay, so actually that is available also, or that is an available service that Miss Nat has in her shop that we're gonna be talking about later. O, di ba? Ang ganda? Alright. Perfect then for the, ewan ko lang kung kaya pa ni Miss Nat magtanggap ng orders for the holiday season. Kaya mo pa ba?
We'll
Parang
see
hindi
kung
na.
gaano kahirap.
Depende daw sa hirap. Alright, so Miss Nat, let's start. Okay, so what
Alright.
will we do first? What are we supposed to do first?
Okay, so I'm gonna start first with a simple base, which is normally foundation, right? But I actually stopped using foundation for a long while now. So I just use this. This is mostly concealer. It's Fashion 21's Perfect Stick in the color Milk Tea. And what I do with this one is foundation normally people would put it all over their faces. But for me, I actually have selected parts where I want to just hide the redness of my face. So it would be here on the cheeks, on the lids, to just neutralize and give me a clear, a more smooth base. I know I look funny, but this is how we start. And then using a wet beauty blender or any makeup sponge, I will take it and start blending the color out.
So Miss Nat, that what you're using right now, is it it's not a liquid foundation, no? What do you call that
Yes,
foundation?
this is a stick foundation
Okay, so
or
it's a
concealer. It's kind of two-in-one kind of thing, where instead of just being foundation or concealer, it's just one product na lang.
meron palang ganon. Okay, so concealer
Yes.
na siya at the same time. Okay, tawag dito, foundation na din. Ayan. Okay, tignan nyo guys. Ready si Mami Lala. Tignan nyo. Hindi ko lang alam kung bakit ganito ang itsura ko. Parang hindi okay. Tignan mo, may ganyan. Hiniram ko yung sa anak ko. Tara!
Yeah!
Alright.
Cute.
So, yan. Gagayahin natin si Miss Nat. Okay? So, why is this part of putting on makeup important, Nat? Can we skip this part? That part? No. What do you
It
think?
depends, actually. It's a choice. It's your own choice if you want to skip foundation. It's if it's for day looks, you could skip foundation because some people have clear faces already. They have nothing to hide in the sense of like pimples. I actually have one here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but of course I'd want to hide that. So normally some people are already comfortable in their own skin that they don't have to put foundation. So it's a choice of either having it or not talaga.
Okay.
For daytime at least.
Okay, daytime. Okay. So, there's. And then you're blending it with a...
This is a makeup sponge, which
Ah.
there are brands like Beauty Blender, or you could get it from places like Glad King, Swesh. I know Watson's also sells. The SM Department also has.
So, is that a
Any
nicer
makeup-
one to use rather than like a brush? Or yung sometimes it comes with yung parang bilog na sponge ba yung yung parang mga pang press
would think-
powder mode ganyan. Mas maganda
Some
yung
of them
ganyan.
are like that also, but for me, especially when it comes to cream foundations or stick foundations, a sponge is a lot easier.
Oh.
But if you're using a liquid foundation, a dense brush like this one, this is good for blending out liquid foundations.
Okay.
So
Thank
that's why it's like for me, I feel like makeup is very personal. Now you have to try it talaga to see what fits best for you.
Okay.
So after the many years of playing with makeup, stick foundation or concealer was for me.
Okay. So, concealer, no? Pwede pala ang concealer na gawing foundation. Cool.
It's more high coverage, so it's if you need to hindi naman hide, but if you want to cover up more of your blemishes, or if you have really pronounced dark under eye circles, you could cover it up better with concealer.
Oo, actually, I use that because I have really, really dark under in my eyes.
It's from all the crafting, Mami Lala. Joke lang.
Correct. All right. So after blending, I like that. What did you put on your hair? We like that. What do you call that?
This is also so, like, you can get this in Shopee. They're Velcro. I actually don't really know their names, but they're Velcro pieces that you could just attach to your hair so that
that's
it's
so
out of your
nice.
face when you're doing makeup.
Oh, diba? Ang cool. And then shaped like a ribbon. Why not? Makakuha nga niya.
Yeah.
That's
Shopee.
so cute. Shopee. Okay. All right. So what's next? So after the foundation,
After the foundation, I take a face powder, which is either like this. This is a pressed powder. Wow, so bright.
okay, so press
But this
powder.
this is a pressed powder, or I get a loose powder. Either one is fine.
Okay. So akala ko loose then press. Hindi naman pala kailangan either or.
No.
Pwede.
Yes, either or.
Okay.
And this is just to set the cream or liquid foundation that you have. Because normally, if you use cream and liquid foundations, your face would be sticky. And of course, if you dab eyeshadow, you won't be able to blend it as much as if you could unless you set it.
So that's the purpose of the press powder.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So my choice for this day look, I'm just going to use my loose powder. This is from Innisfree. It's the No
Innisfree.
Sebum mineral powder. Yes.
Okay, mineral powder. So I heard nga pag mineral doesn't clog daw. Tama ba yun? They
Yes,
say?
it doesn't clog, and then it really controls the oil on your face if you're somebody who has combination to oily skin. And I'm one of those people.
So Innisfree. Okay. Okay, puntahan mo ka sa Innis. Okay. All right.
But yes. So with this powder, I'm just going to take 1 second. I'm going to take a powder brush, which is this one. This is a more thinner version of a powder brush, because powder brushes can also be like this, where they're a little bit more domed, so shape difference.
Okay.
But I like using this one because I could get under my eyes a lot better.
How about this one na? I wanna show you what I use for... syempre, hindi pala naka-ano. Sige, later na. Hindi pa pala naka-on yung camera ko. Sige, go ahead.
No problem. Pero yeah, so I just take the powder and then I just set everywhere I place. So I placed on my forehead, over my eyelids, especially on the eyelids because that's where we get the oiliest. So you see the
really?
creases
The
sometimes,
eyelids?
no?
I thought it's the forehead that's oiliest. No.
No. If you don't, actually, like if I don't set my foundation or concealer, I'll see a line right there. And it's so annoying.
So that's also one of the reasons you need to set it, no?
Yes.
Okay.
So then I go under the eyes.
So how will you know that it's already enough? When you don't see any more shiny things?
Yes. When you're a little more mattified.
Oh, okay. So under the eyes.
Yeah, so it's like if your T-zone is oily, like here on your cheeks also and your nose, and that's where oil happens the most also, as you mentioned. Mm-hmm. So I would powder in those places the most and then just blend it out through the face.
Okay. There you go.
Also pala, I forgot to say this. One tip in regards to foundation, always blend down the neck. Because I'm sure we've all had that moment when we have photos, right? And then we're like, pale face, and then tan ng neck.
That's so true. Sometimes in my streams, I see that. So I go, oh my gosh, I forgot.
Blend down the neck. Even I forgot now. So, diba?
Okay, so hanggang neck, guys. Lalo na if you're wearing, something that's a little bit low neckline, right?
Yes. So, basta lang if you can really tell that your neck is different from your face, blend down.
Blend down. Alright.
Para hindi halata.
Correct. Okay, basahin lang natin tong Alright, and then sabi ni Sis KM, okay, you can use the same blending brush we use for inks. pero a new brush dapat or magiging rainbow ka. Correct. Oo, kasi we like using yung mga blending brush but for our craft
For
rather
makeup.
than for
Yeah,
makeup.
I've done that also before. I've used makeup brushes for blending like charcoal or
Wag lang
yung
mahalo sa
ganun.
makeup mo, no? At
Yeah, wag lang, sayang.
ibang maging kulay mo. Alright. Okay, so what's next?
Okay,
Okay.
next is if you have any eyebrow products, this could be powder or which one do I have it here? There's also brow gel and dip brow. Dip brow is like a cream product for your
Yeah.
brows, but
Like
I
the
find
Benefit,
that
the one from Benefit, di ba? They have parang
Yes.
waxing and then a powder type. Do you use both?
Yes, I use powder mostly.
Powder.
Actually, not even specifically a brow product. I actually use eyeshadow.
Pwede na.
Yeah. Yes, because it's like if you don't want an extra product, eyeshadow also works good for brows. Plus, when you get makeup palettes, diba, you have a ton of colors. Like here, I have one from Fashion 21, and I have so many colors.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, halata yung mga ginagamit ko, right? But see, I have so many brown choices or like black choices, and so it gives me more option as compared to just having a brown and a black from one product.
So we don't
So
really need to
I-
buy something like that big a palette, no? Ganyan karaming color. Hindi naman.
No. It's
Okay.
just if you want to be adventurous. As far as I know, this is very inexpensive. This was maybe less than 800 pesos for 42 colors, if I'm not
Wow.
mistaken.
Saan nga siya,
Yep.
anak? Fashion 21?
Fashion 21.
Okay, there you go.
And I've been using that brand for a long while na. Like, really long.
Oh, look at this. Thank you, Sis KM, for sharing. Oo, nakalimutan ng mga katauhan. And Norman's Diary. Ang ganda naman ng ano ni Sir Norman.
Aw.
She's beautiful without makeup. Wait, Sir
Thank
Norman.
you.
Please wait. Okay, pag maya-maya
I'll
makikita mo.
enhance it.
All right. So, after putting on the powder, pressed powder. Okay,
Yes.
so what's next?
I moved to brows. So as I mentioned about it's either you use a brow powder, brow gel, eyeshadow, or even the dip brow, yung pomade na cream product. You get it on an angled brush. This what old YouTubers used to do.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oo, kasi nga syempre
just-
para mag-focus si camera. Oo, guys, hindi naman
Yeah.
arte 'yon. Kailangan talaga ganunin para yung focus ni camera mag-focus
Yeah,
siya.
and plus,
Oo.
diba, kasi since messy yung background and also me, para makita.
Oo, diba? There. So, kailangan ganyan yung itsura ng brush.
Yes, an angled brush is the best for eyebrows because you need
Okay.
precision. Don't be afraid of the eyebrows. It can also be this if you don't mind it being a little bigger.
Okay, ako
Ganun.
naiinis ako dyan kasi ang laki-laki, ang kapal-kapal ng, diba, ang kapal.
Okay lang yan, Mami Lala.
There you
It took
go.
me a while to really get into doing my brows. I see pictures of myself when I was younger, and like my eyebrows were like this, and I'd have a fully made up face. So parang hindi balanced.
Okay, so angled brush and then,
And then your brow product of choice.
okay.
And then when you take product, actually I do a very old trick, which is I use water to wet my brush so that the pigment of the eyeshadow or the brow powder is a lot darker. Because if it's just a dry brush, it doesn't really show up and it's harder for me to control. So with a wet brush, I put it into the product. And then,
So again,
I like
the
this-
powder you're using is just
yes, this is just an FS single eyeshadow in mahogany wood.
okay, so it's
eyeshadow.
for eyeshadow, okay? So hindi
Yes.
talaga siya for the brows, pero pwede na.
Pero pwede siya.
Okay.
And I'll show you guys a trick later about eyebrows to make it look more defined. But that's for the nightly. Look,
Okay.
mamaya na yan.
So day muna tayo, day.
Okay, so how I start my brows at least is I start with the tail. So there's a tip on how to find where your arch is. So that if you hold your makeup brush and then put it at the edge of your nose and then make it go straight up, this is where your eyebrow starts.
Ah,
And and then when you slant your brush and then let it cross your iris, this is where your arch is supposed to be.
meaning that
And
should be
then
where the highest part of your brow should be.
yes.
All right.
And then the last one is when you go to the edge of your eye, this is where the end of the tail of your eyebrow should be.
Ah, okay.
So
So,
that's how you can get the shape. So
so
if
if
you
we
want, you
want
can
to
actually
add, let's say we don't have enough brows, so that is where we should like add. So
yeah,
you should know where the start, the
start.
arch is, and where it should end.
Yes.
There you
Right.
go. Woo! That's nice. I didn't
Okay.
know that. All right. And Sistina One Kenobi is in the house. Hello. Good evening, Sistina.
Good evening.
Ayan.
Okay,
Okay.
so
So, ayan na.
this is the process. For me, since I already know how the shape of my brow normally is, I start with the tail. So,
Ako, I start with the yung the ano. Hindi pala. So, tail pala
the,
dapat.
it's a choice. If you're more comfortable starting from the start of your brows, that's also fine.
Okay.
But for me, it's like I've gotten used to seeing where it lands on both sides, so it's a little bit more symmetrical.
Oh, okay.
So that's why I start with the tail.
Okay. I am actually doing it also, guys, ha? So, again,
I'm
there's Team Bahay,
excited to
okay? So,
see.
do this, guys. Okay, makeup alongside us. And then take a photo of yourself and you get to win a plushie, personalized plushie of yourself created by Miss Nat. Kala nyo makeup lang siya? No! She's into so many things, guys. Okay, one of which is cosplay and making this awesome plushies. Okay, ayan na. And then, minu-move up mo na siya.
Yes, and then that's where I start to. This is how far my arch normally is, because I'm a fan of Korean styled makeup,
Mm-hmm.
and their style of makeup for brows is normally straight. So
Mm-hmm.
for me personally, I barely have an arch.
Ah, really?
So it's like, okay, I'll show you the next part. So after I do the tails of my eyebrows, that's when I start from the inside. I mark how far I want it to go in, and then I connect it to the other side. So there.
Ah,
It's just this line, and then it slightly goes down. So I have a slight arch, but it's mostly straight also. And then
okay.
I pray and make it even on the other side.
Yeah, that's the thing, di ba? Making it even.
Symmetry. That's what they were saying before na brows are sisters, not twins.
Alright. Ito na si Miss Tina. Ang sabi ni Sis Tina, is this the famous daughter of Susan M? Yes, Sis Tina, she is. Oh, what happened to Sis? Okay, hold on. Sorry, guys.
Oh.
Napaliit ko sobra. Bongga si. Okay, there you go. I'll lock the seed. There you go. Yes, she is. Okay. Yes,
Okay.
Sis Tina. Oo. And Sis Ayin is in the house. Happy anniversary, Sis Ayin. Yes, anniversary na tomorrow. So, she's preparing pero
Ooh.
nanonood pa rin siya. Thank you, Sis Ayin.
Happy
Sayang I'm not
anniversary.
home. My Crayola face makeup is at home.
Oh, Crayola. Crayola came out with makeup. It was so fun to watch people review it.
Ay,
Like
light
the-
makeup pala ito. Kala ko pang cosplay. No, day to night tayo, Sis Tina. Hala, lumiit ang screen. Oo, sis. Kasi, napaliit ko. Alright. Okay, ayan na. So, biniblend mo na, no? So, you just
Yeah, so
start with that.
after the line underneath, that's when I start bringing it up.
Okay.
And so it depends on you. Some people prefer having thicker brows, others like having thinner brows. So this is where you could play with it talaga. na you see what shape flatters your face the most.
Have you heard of the saying, di ba, sabi nila, kilay is life?
Yes. When I learned how to do my brows, kilay is life.
My issue is I have too thick. I have so much brows.
Actually, that was one trick I learned from a YouTuber that got me into doing my brows. I honestly forgot who it was, pero she said, get your brows threaded at least once in your life, and it will change your life drastically. Because once you have it threaded and shaped by a professional, you get used to how that brow looks like. So you start drawing it like that also.
Correct.
And then when your hair grows back in, you still draw it the same way kasi muscle memory na yun. And wala, the last time I had my brows threaded like 2 years ago because pandemic.
Really? But, you know, my mind grows so fast. So I have to actually really have it. I don't know how to actually remove hair. Mauubos. Kasi hindi ko mapantay.
Same. I'm too scared for that. That's why I just leave it be and I just use makeup to
Diba?
distract.
Ayan na, guys. Kitaw nyo, oh. Manipis lang actually ang brows ni Nate. Pero ngayon, full na. Diba? Okay,
Yeah.
and Giga Art is here. Hi, Gigi. Giga Art is from Australia. Thank you, sis, for joining us tonight. Okay, ayan, sisters. Hi, sis KM Kalantas. Hello there from Ayin. Hi, Miss. Ayan, everybody saying hi to everybody. This is how it is here. Okay, everybody says hi to everybody. Happy anniversary, Ayin from Sistina. The eyebrows talaga frame the face, sabi ni KM.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Ayan. Thank you, Sistina. Nasa labas si Sistina eh. Pero thanks for dropping by pa rin, sis. Ayan.
Okay. So that's my eyebrows for me.
Okay. So we're still on the day makeup, guys. Day makeup pa tayo. Okay.
Okay. So after doing brows, and when you're happy now with the shape and everything, that's when we move to eyeshadow. The funnest part of makeup.
Eyeshadow.
Okay. So, what do you call this? When it comes to eyeshadows, you don't really have to get like the palette that I showed earlier. This one, sobrang daming colors. Even I don't really use those colors na nga eh. But if you could get a palette that's just even 12 colors, na it has light tones, dark tones, and shimmers, you're set. You could do so many looks with just one palette.
Okay. Parang puro shimmers itong isa. Okay. Ayan na.
Okay. So, with a fluffy brush, this is a blending brush actually.
Fluffy brush. So, brushes that look like that is for the lids. Eyelids.
It's for the lid, it's for the crease. You can also use ones that are like this, which is a little flatter. So, right. Flatter. This is to put on color. And then also, there's smaller ones for detail. But this one is the easiest to use. Like, there are days I don't even switch brushes anymore. I just use this
Just
the entire
that
time.
Okay. Sige, babalikan ko itong video na ito. Kailangan makita yung brush na yan. Okay.
Okay. So, with the lids, what I like to do is I get something that's as close to my skin tone as possible, which is this one for me. I'm using the Naked Urban Decay Smoky palette.
Okay. So that one, I have a question with that, Nat. When you say closest to your color, no? Okay, so which one do we look for? See, ba, when we go to the store or the mall or the department store, normally what we do is we try it onto our yung side of our hand. So, is that supposed to be the way or dapat sa face? So, ano ang gagayahan?
For when it comes to foundations and concealer, it's better to try it on the face, like on the bottom of your chin, so that you can match your neck also.
Okay.
But if it comes to eyeshadows, it's fine if it's just on the side of your hand.
Okay. Okay na yon. Alright. Okay. Oh, there you go, guys. Oo.
Okay. So with this brush, I'm just taking it, and then I'll just put it all over the lid.
Okay, so the first one should be the one that's very similar to your color tone.
Skin color. Yes.
Should it be a lighter? No, like let's say for acidic face, should it be a little bit lighter or same talaga dapat?
No naman. It can be a little lighter, it can be a little darker. The reason kasi for this color, it's just a base for all your eyeshadows that you're gonna put over it. So
Oh,
parang,
okay. How about the
and
primer, Nat? Do you do like yung piniprep, yung eye primer,
yeah, the eye
ganyan?
primer.
Oo.
That one, personally, I don't use eye primer.
Okay,
But
so
people use it more for when they have what do you call this? Like stronger eye looks where it's like they do cut crease, which is another completely different look. And like
okay.
for if you use bright eyeshadows, using an eye primer is a good thing because it really shows the color. But for
Yung
day to
everyday
night
lang.
things, I don't think it's necessary. At least for
necessary.
me,
Okay.
ha. I also never really got into using eye primers talaga.
That's good. One less product, guys.
Exactly. Don't stress yourselves with eye
Exactly.
primer.
So Stina is saying, Lala and Samantha, are you doing your faces? Yes, I am doing my faces, Stina. Okay, let me see if I can. There you go. See, in front of me. Chanan! I'm doing my face. Okay, let's go back to sis Nat. Okay, Miss Nat. There you go.
Okay. So the thing that also this color helps out with is I'm sure if you guys ever look close to your eyes, you could see the veins sometimes because this is very thin skin. So you
Oo
could
nga,
really
that's
see
true.
you could see the colors and such. So this color kind of washes it out. Like it just gives you a more what's the word? A same tone base
Uh-huh.
for
Oh,
the rest of your
wow.
eyeshadows.
Okay.
Okay, so uh, once you have that down, the next thing I would do is, okay, this is one tip for when you just really have to get out the door so you don't stress yourself with putting so many colors. What I like to do is simply to get where's this color? Yeah. I like to get a shimmery color, like anything that's champagne or like a little bit gold in tone, and then I just take my ring finger, and then pick up the product,
Ah, talaga.
and then just apply it on my lids like normal.
Champagne. What is champagne?
Champagne is something, di naman siya rose gold, pero it's like a pale gold, that
Pale
kind of
gold.
color.
Okay. Is it
Mm-mm.
like sa naked palette? Ito ba yung half-bake? Ano
Yeah,
kaya ito?
I think so.
Okay. So, daliri lang. Daliri.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
And
use
then,
your
just
ring finger, and then just pat it over the eye.
apat lang. Hindi siya the whole
Yes.
eye? The whole eye
Yeah,
din?
just the whole eye. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Anong itsura ko, guys?
I'm sure you're very beautiful, Mami Lala, even
I
without
don't know.
makeup.
I don't think so. I don't know what I'm doing. Guys. Okay, bahala na si Batman. Hindi na ako papakita. Okay, may tanong Nat. Miss Nat, who is your
Mhm.
inspiration in cosplaying? I like Alodia's entry every time.
In cosplay,
Do you have like
there are quite a few, like but I might get their names wrong. One is Kamui Cosplay. She is from Germany, if I'm not mistaken. And she's really good with armors and such. I never had an armor cosplay, so I look up to her so much because I'm like, I want your armor. Can I just steal it from you?
ganyan? So, sayang dahil pandemic, so nawala yung mga events nyo, no?
Yeah, but actually, some of them are coming back na. Their face-to-face conventions are happening slowly but surely. But yes, I miss going to conventions and dressing up talaga.
Kasi my daughter, although she doesn't do cosplay, she always, begs me to Mommy, please, there's a cosplay in SMX or wherever. And then we just go. We go so that we
Mm-hmm.
can just, watch and take pictures of everybody in their costumes. Diba?
For all you know, baka we have a photo na together.
Oh, diba? Oo nga, Sam, hindi natin alam.
You never know talaga.
We have to review that. Ate Margie says, say hi. Okay. Ayin, nung
Hi.
30s ko, pinaubaya ko na sa mga pamangkin ko ang cosplay.
Oh,
Prescription na lang ako na. Ang ganda ni Nat, maaliwalas ang face.
thank
Opo,
you.
totoo yan. Sana all, Miss Tina. Haha, ayos yan, Tina. Samantha, I 10-step Korean mo. What is that?
The 10-step Korean.
Meron bang ganon na makeup? Ano yun? Skincare.
Oh,
Kita mo, di ba, wala akong
skincare
alam.
routine.
Hindi ako marunong mag-makeup ng sa mata. Giga Art, eto na, Giga Art, manood ka na. Miss Nat, do you wax to remove excess hair on top of your eyebrow?
No. What I always used to do was have it threaded talaga.
Threaded lang. Oo, ayan.
Mm-mm.
KMOMG san. Like Dusty Rose. So, parang Dusty Rose
Yeah.
daw yung parang gold.
Yung champagne color.
Champagne,
It's a little bit like Dusty Rose, but Dusty Rose has more of a pink undertone naman siya, which I actually think I have.
So, again, depende sa skin tone mo. Ganun ba yun? Not.
Well, yeah, depende sa skin tone. Like, a shimmer or a satin color that matches your skin tone the best. That's a little neutral. That's the best for this. Kasi, as I mentioned kanina, diba, this is something that you could literally put on and then you can go out na.
Sa bagay, totoo ka.
Hindi na-
Ito, funny na comment talaga to natin, no? Sabi ni Sistina, sabi ni Mama nung bata ka, ang ganda nakita ang small veins sa skin and sa face.
Mm-mm.
Nung tumatanda na tayo, ang veins translate to vitals. Ano yan, Sistina? Okay, hi Ate Margie. Ayan, everybody saying hi to everybody. Wow, so much work has to go into making the props and costumes. So mad respect po talaga sa mga
True.
cosplayers. Indeed, and to actually, wear them. Some are really pretty heavy, ha?
Mm-mm.
Oo.
Yeah.
Buong araw po
Some of
ako sa
them-
Artist
Artist
Alley.
Alley during con. Yeah.
Hindi ko maalam kung ano yung Artist
Um,
Alley.
Mamilala, Artist Alley is for creatives and art creators who can sell their prints and stickers,
Oh, yeah.
washi
Oo,
tape.
doon nga kami palagi matagal kasi ang dami niyang binibili.
Yes,
Oo.
same.
Yes, Miss Nat, drop the skincare routine, please. Okay, later, anak, later. Oo. Alright, so what's next? Sorry, ang
okay.
dami naming tanong, Nat. Parang hindi tayo
No problem.
tapos.
No problem.
Okay.
Keep asking the questions. I'm fine to answer.
Alright, so after the
Okay.
champagne,
So after the champagne color or like the light shimmer color, the next step that we could do is we take a dark brown color. I'm using
brown.
this one, which is called Whiskey from the Naked palette still. And then with the same fluffy brush from a while ago that we applied our base with, I'm just gonna take a little, tap the excess, and then this one is going to define our eyes a little more. Because right now you can see even my eyes are a little flat. Like there's a little dimension na because I have something shiny in the center, but it still looks a little flat. Using a dark color, we're going to contour from the outer corner of our eye, which is here. And how we do that is, with the color, we'll just tap. We'll just tap like this to apply the color. Diba? And then when you feel like, yeah, just tap lang.
sa sides, no? It has to be
Mhm.
dark. Does it have
Not
to be like
so
shiny?
dark. No, for this one, it's better if you use matte colors. So nothing
Matte,
with
matte.
glitter, nothing with shimmers.
Okay.
Kasi this is going to make it look like your eyes are a little deeper. And then once you've packed the color down on the side, you can use the same brush or you could use a clean brush. Do I have a clean fluffy brush here? Wait. Here. Use a clean brush to to bring the color in. And when I say in, just here sa corner pa rin. This is just to give more depth to the eye.
So, hindi siya umaabot dun sa taas, no? Dito lang sa parang crease, lower crease. Okay. Bakit ang ganda nung pinat?
Practice, Mami Lala. I was also at one point na there was no blending. It was all harsh lines for me before. It's
Grabe,
just
parang guys, para na naman tong ano, parang sa crafting na naman natin to. Ang hirap ng blend.
I know the feeling.
Oo, lalo
But
na pag ang dami ng folds sa eyes. Diba?
Here's a tip though, Mami Lala. A tip for this is if you hold the brush close to the bristles, it gives you a lot of control. So that's when you add color because it's just the one area. For blending, you don't really want to move the color so much. You put your hand at the end of the brush so that it's light. So when you're blending, it's just like this. So parang hindi forced kasi yung lapit. But if it's far, mas may blendability
nice
siya.
tip, guys. Okay. Is Susan...
So there.
Wait lang, nakatatawa na ako sa mga... Okay, Miss Tina, kasi kung kita ang veins mo, that means hindi makapal mukha. Si Susan! Okay, may point ka dyan, Susan. Miss Susan. Miss Sue, parang porcelain. Is Susan M also doing her face makeup along? Hindi ko pa nga nakikita si Susan M sa chat.
Mom, where are you?
Oo nga, wala ang mami mo. Blending na sa papel, blending pa sa eyelid. Wag lang natin pagpalit.
Yes,
Oo.
true.
Okay guys, eto na. Are you guys doing your faces too? Miss Sue, KM, ING. Sis Tina, are you doing it in the car? Hindi po ako. Nagliligpit ng mga nakakalat na laruan. Ayan. Oo, ayan. There you go.
But yes.
Ganda.
If you could see the difference na, diba? It's like there's more dimension. Mas deep yung sides. It's deeper on the sides and it's brighter going in.
Grabe, sumobra yatang dark. Para ako may black eye na. Guys.
Mami Lala, baka night makeup na.
Oo nga! Oh my gosh, guys. Nakakatawa ako. Anyways, okay na. Start lang naman. Okay, next.
So, once you have that down, you take a flat, I forgot what brush this was called. But a flat brush, a shader brush, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a thin brush. And then we're gonna go into that same color.
Same. Okay. Same.
Kasi right now, diba, Mami Lala, parang my eyes, everything's on top. So I'm gonna bring it a little underneath now.
Oh.
So with this brush and the same color, I will line the lower lash line in the outer corner lang.
Isn't that masakit?
It's just below the waterline. Kasi the one that I think you might think it's sakit is inside, which is this one.
Okay, so don't.
It's just parang where your lashes are. That's where you put the color.
Okay, again, this is the darker one, ano? The darker.
Yes. And then you can see the difference, no? This is the one I placed. This is the one without. So parang mas may shade siya.
Will this not go away? I
No.
mean, pag narab mo yung eyes mo, matatanggal din.
Oh, well, yeah. If you rub your eyes, it will rub off talaga. I've done that so many times before when I wasn't used to makeup yet. Na parang sitting there, I'm outside with everybody, then I go like this. And then I realize, Nabura yung eyebrows ko.
Parang the other day, di ba, nag-clean ako ng eyes ko and everything. Nag-wash ako ng face. Sabi ng daughter ko ni Sam, Mom, you look like those girls who just had, parang broken up with their boyfriends.
Oh,
Kasi yung makeup ko daw sa eyes,
down the
nag-drip.
face na.
Ay, nako. Okay, ayan, may tanong sila.
Yes.
Ayan ang mami mo. Ay, no. Si Susan C pala to. Si Susan C sabi, not putting on makeup kasi it won't match with my pajamas. But I'm learning a lot na. And yan na nga, mami mo. I'm watching since the start. Not doing makeup because I want the others to win the prize. Oh, di ba? No, wala ako gamit dito. We're na holiday, puro buhangin. Grabe, sis Tina, inggit naman kami. Wala, black. Lala, black eye, yes. Tingnan natin. Same beauty
Show
as
us
you,
sa
Miss
Mami
Susan
Lala.
M. Oh, diba? Susan M, wow, that means you do a kick-ass makeup. Oh, diba? Miss Nat, can you recommend a set of brushes that we can order online pang makeup?
Actually, my brushes, this set, I'll show it really quick. This set of 8 brushes, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 10. Tama ba?
Oo, para hindi na kami mahirapan ng yung ganitong brush, ganitong brush.
These brushes, okay, wait. Separate ko between my hands. All the small brushes, these are eye brushes. And then these ones are all face brushes. So this is like powders, blushes, highlighter, and then this one's eyeshadow.
Ang ganda naman yan, and it's
Mostly
white. Where
eyeshadow.
can we, anong brand yan, Nat?
This is Glad King.
Glad. Okay. Sige, papaspell.
Glad.
Tatanungin ko kay ano.
Wow, kaya ba?
Kita. Ayun,
It's too white.
Malapit.
It's too white na hindi kita.
There
Yeah.
you go. There. So is it
King.
available online or we have to go to the
Yes.
shop?
They have it in Shopee. Where I bought this was in Festival Mall.
Aray ko, ang layo. Nasa South. Oo nga, taga-South nga pala sila. Oo, guys. Taga-North tayo. Oo. Pero probably we can Google it, di ba? Oo.
Yes,
And then
it's available.
Correct. May fixative for makeup din ba, Nat?
Fixative, as in like setting.
Yeah, something like that. Oo, setting.
Oh. Yeah, there are setting sprays and many brands have their own type of setting spray. Kasi diba parang before, an old school trick before was hairspray.
Huh?
But that's not...
Hairspray?
How people would use hairspray. I honestly used to do it also before. Na after makeup, I'd spray a little bit of hairspray parang to hold it. I don't know if it really worked, pero that's what I believe it did also.
Okay.
But I don't suggest it. Disclaimer,
Oo,
don't
baka
do it anymore.
Correct. Oo, may fixatives, may setting sprays. Ayan.
Yes.
Okay, sige.
May
Bukas na tayo
setting
matatapos. Sa dami kong tanong. Okay, sorry, Nat. Go!
Okay. So the next would be eyelashes na. Your favorite eyelash curler, curl your lashes. And how I like to curl my lashes is I start from the base talaga. So like from right here, and then press like 3 times, move a little further, and then press 3 times again.
So
I don't
meaning you
know
start
if
with the one nearest, talagang nearest the eye? Ganun ba yun?
Yes. Closest to the eye. And then parang you move to the middle of the lashes, and then you press again like 3 to 5 times or so. So that it's a little bit more lifted. There, I think you could kind of see my
I
lashes.
really don't do because even, pag nagpapa-makeup ako, I dread it when they do this part already. Because it's so sakit.
It's intimidating.
Nakakaiyak.
Also masakit. That's very true. You just get used to it, and then after a while there, at least I've gotten used to it. Because my eyelashes I'm not blessed with eyelashes. They're very thin and they're very small. Short pala. So, I don't skip mascara ever.
Really? Ako naman, I never wear mascara.
Really?
Only talaga pag may events. Otherwise talagang, kasi nga,
No, it's
ang
not.
sakit Nat. Alright, so kailangan
Okay
mo na
lang
talaga
yan.
yan.
No, if it's not your thing, it's also okay. It's really not a big
Pero
deal if
maganda nga,
you
nakikita ko naman maganda talaga pag
yes.
ganun, 'di ba? Oo. Ayan,
Pero
sabi
ano
ni
nga
Sis
actually,
Tina, parang Botox
mhm.
in spray form. Ano yun,
Botox
Tina?
and spray for
Ah, ayan na si
what's
Tina. I'm
that?
scared for Lala if she curls her lash. Don't add mascara before curling eyelashes. Baka sumama dun sa curler.
Don't.
So curler
Yes.
muna.
Curler muna.
Okay.
Always curler muna.
Okay. So there. So after curling, day
After
makeup pa
curling,
lang
we
to, guys, ha? Ayan.
you take your favorite mascara. At the moment, I've been using the Hyper Curl Volume Express Waterproof from Maybelline.
Okay. Ay, maganda nga daw yan. Narinig ko sa mga friends.
This one really doesn't wash off. It's so hard to get off even with makeup remover. So, pang wedding, if you go to a wedding and then you're gonna cry, you know you're gonna cry, this is the one.
Sige, hihingin ko, guys, yung mga ginamit ni Nat today. Ay, in fairness, nakaganon nga ang aking mga lashes, dears.
My tip for mascara is once you get it out of the bottle, kasi there's so much product on the brush.
Yes, that's
So,
true.
I just wipe it on the sides because I don't need that much product talaga. So, I go around the entire brush wiping it off. And then when I'm comfortable na, that's when I will brush my lashes. So, how I like to do it is I have my mirror down here and then I look down and brush my lashes like this. Because if I do it while the mirror is in front of me, it's most likely that I'm gonna get mascara on my lid. Pinagharapan na natin yun eh.
Oo nga.
We don't want to ruin that.
So
So
look
my tip
down.
is look down. Para your lashes are more parallel to your mirror instead of it being like parallel to your face. And then, so with the mascara wand, take it at the base of the lash and then wiggle through your eyelash.
Hindi pala just straight up na ganon. Wiggle.
Yes, because if you just do it straight, there's not much product that goes onto the eyelashes. So to get the best out of your mascara, wiggle them through your lashes.
Okay. There you go, guys. Wiggle. Sabayan nyo na ng kanta.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Okay, that's my fave too. Mura lang. Nasa 150 ata yung Maybelline na yan. Talaga, sis KM?
Yes, it's inexpensive also. And actually, the brand I mentioned earlier, Fashion 21, they have a really nice mascara. Na if you're not into something so waterproof, their mascara of Fashion 21, it's a tube mascara. And what that means is that it coats your lashes with something like a film. It's not volumizing, but it lengthens your lashes. And then how you remove it naman, all you need is a little bit of warm water. And you could just press a cloth over your lids and then wipe it off lang. It comes off as like tiny flakes or tiny strings.
Nice.
And then that's the difference. You could see my lashes a bit more on the right side where I place them compared to here.
Yes, we can actually see it. Okay, guys, I hope that you are actually doing this alongside us. Okay, join Team Bahay. There you go. So, look down. Wiggle. Okay, dahil ka natututunan, guys. Tignan natin kung iba ng makeup ko tomorrow. Alright.
Ayan. And then that's it for the lashes lang.
Okay.
Okay. The next step is blush.
Go for blush. Okay. Ano ang blush? Ang dami ng klase ng blush right now. Nakakita ko.
Yes.
Meron yung parang wax, meron yung the usual blush na alam ko na powder.
Well,
So, what are you gonna use?
I'm gonna use a powder blush. This is Australis, if I'm not mistaken, Australis Strawberry and Dreams blush. And it's in the color Berry Jelly.
Berry Jelly. Okay, so guys,
This
kung
is
ano meron
actually-
kayo, go ahead. Ano yung
This is actually
Australis?
very
Is it not available here? First time kong narinig yung brand.
I've seen it here before, I think in Beauty Bar.
Beauty bar. Okay.
Mm. So I just take a little bit of blush. I don't want a lot because I'm actually not a blush person.
Okay. How about this kind, Nat? Okay, can you see? Ano,
Mhm.
syempre nawala. Teka, hold on. Okay, I wanna show you this. Come on,
Sure.
come on. Yung blush na may ganitong brush. Okay ba yan?
That's-
O, or,
It's okay, but
mahirap
there's
to?
not much control.
Okay.
Kasi parang flat siya talaga. Like, okay, this is not the same brush, pero diba parang it's like you're holding it like this.
Correct.
And it's too fanned out. As compared to using a powder brush or a blush brush, parang mas may control ka kasi if you put it on your cheeks right here, and then you could just blend it out.
So, hindi
As
siya
compared
parang
to that
straight
one.
line lalabas.
Yeah, hindi siya straight line.
Oo.
And then, there's a thing about blush where it really matters where you put it. Kasi if you want your cheeks to look a little rounder, you could put it here on the apples of the cheek. Diba? That's the usual.
Mm-mm.
But if you want to contour your face a little more, you can put it up here on this side.
Wag dito sa pag nag-smile ka, di ba? Pinapasmile ka, smile. Yan. Hindi doon.
It's
sa
normally
sides.
here. This is if you want your face a little rounder. But if you want it to
No, I'm very
keep a
round
shape,
already.
so my
let's
suggestion would be here, on the
Alright.
side lang.
Okay, so outside lang pala ako dapat. Okay, guys, outside
Mm-mm.
tayo. So, mali pala yung ginagawa ko. Lalo ako nagiging round. So, guys, sa gilid lang tayo, ha? Alam na, yung mga ka-age ko. Dito lang tayo sa gilid.
Ayan. This is just to bring warmth to the face. Kasi a while ago, we washed out all our color with the foundation and the powder.
Oo, para hindi lang ka puro parang puti, no? Or ka-color mo lang. Okay. Parang wala akong nakikita. Okay.
Yes, just a very light wash lang. Parang you were out in the sun for a while.
Oh, di ba? Parang, yan yung tinatawag ng sun-kissed. Oh, di ba?
Yes. Actually there are times that I use this exact blush and then I brush it over my nose pa. And then when I went to work once before, they were all like, "When did you go to the beach?" I just makeup.
Pwede pala. Oh, di ba? Oh, there.
So, just a light color lang. And then this is a bit of an extra step for the cheeks. It's highlighter.
Okay.
Have you used highlighter before, Mami Lala?
I got one from Benefit. They said to put it on the T-zone.
You can put it on the T-zone, or you could just put it on the highest point of your cheeks.
Is that different from a bronzer also? Like,
A bronzer naman is... Here, I have one.
You know, I got this kasi sabi ko, gusto ko mga ala J-Lo look. Before, diba? Pero my gosh, di ko alam paano gamitin.
Bronzer naman is also to make it look like your skin is more sun-kissed. Kasi it gives you that tan tone talaga. So, but for daytime makeup, I normally stay away from bronzer and contouring. Kasi I feel it's much more for a night look talaga.
Okay.
Yung sunken in cheeks, mamaya na yan.
Okay. So, ito ngayon sa ibabaw. Yeah, ang highlight.
Yes.
So, what does a highlighter look like?
This one, I got it from, where did I get this? I got it from J-Cat Cosmetics. Highlighters, they look very much like bright eyeshadows.
Okay.
Sorry, I have to go for there.
So,
di ba kanina I mentioned I used eyeshadow for my brows. You can also use eyeshadow for highlighter. Eyeshadows are very multi-purpose.
oo nga, no?
So it's like with a fan brush, like this. I take a bit of the product lang.
Naalala ko yung pang-splattering namin. Pa sa crafting, di ba? Ganyan ginagamit namin brush. Gosh. Alright. So, ayun, ganun lang. Tap, tapos, sa taas.
And then here lang. On the high points of the cheeks.
Oh, diba? Oo
It
nga,
just
no, may
catches
parang
the light.
konting ganun. Teka, nasan ba yung
Mm-mm.
ganyan ko? Wala akong ganyan. Sige, skip muna ako ng part na yan tonight. Kasi nandun sa
Okay.
loob.
And then, last na for the day look is just lipstick.
Okay.
But it's like, since it's a day look, you don't really have to use lipstick. You could just stick with lip balm, a tinted lip balm, lip gloss. But for me, this is my everyday kind of lips. This is the everyday lip that I do. I use Black Cosmetics, BLK Cosmetics, in the color Chic. It's a matte lip color. It looks like this.
Mm-mm.
So this is just a neutral tan kind of color. Makeup tip for when you do lipstick, especially if it's matte. I wasn't able to do it kanina, but before you start your makeup, put lip balm.
Okay.
And then once you reach the part of doing your lips, you could wipe the lip balm off because it would have already softened your lips
Okay.
so that you can apply this easier.
Yes. Actually, ako talaga, if I don't put a lip balm or a primer, lip primer, crack talaga. I have very dry
Yeah.
lips.
Same. That's why normally I would. So I suggest that everyone also puts lip balm next time.
Mm-mm. Ah, so ganun lang pala, hindi mo na kailangan ng lip brush or something.
No.
Diretso lang.
Kasi actually, what you could do with this, para you don't have to be so precise, is that you'll just blend out the edges with your finger.
Ah, okay. And it's not really
Or-
rub. It's more of dab, 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 dab. And then spread.
Well, it can be both. It can be you just dab lang so that there's a little color, or you could swipe the lipstick talaga to get full coverage.
Okay. There.
And then, diba, I mentioned kanina, you could use your finger just to blend out the edges so that there's no harsh line. Just like that. Just wipe lang across.
Okay, there you go.
There.
That's it. Oo. So, paano yung pag kumain ka na nawawala? Retouch.
Retouch talaga.
Oo.
Unless,
Walang magic.
you use... Yeah, walang magic.
Oo.
Unless you use liquid lipstick naman. Liquid lipstick stay on talaga even if you eat food.
Ah, yan
unless
yung
it's
mga
oily
color
food.
pop. Di ba nauso yan? Tinry ko din yung mga color pop na yan. Pero it's super drying.
It is. It's very drying. But nowadays, they created formulas that are matte and match shades but are moisturizing.
Ah, so hindi na yung katulad nung before.
Mm-mm.
Alright.
And then last, this is very optional, lip gloss.
Ah, okay. Oo, yung may gloss kapag naka-matte.
Mm-mm.
So, even if it's mattified, pwede mong lagyan ng gloss?
Yes.
A little bit. Okay.
And then I just put that in the center of the lips. So just here, and then here.
Ah, not in all. And then blend lang. Ganun.
Mm-mm. Just parse the lips together.
Oh, di ba? Kissable lips. Oh, diba? Ganda. Oo nga naman, ano, iba yung dating. Okay, so what balm did you use?
This one is, which was this? The Mark Liquid Lacquer Shine in Nuditude.
Alright. So, nakikita
Nuditude.
namin, Nat, no, that you, per product, iba-iba yung brands mo. So, hindi kailangan
Yes.
na mag-stick kami, let's say, kung ito yung brand ko, ito lahat. Doesn't have to
Yeah,
be.
hindi kailangan. Mm-mm.
Okay, oo.
Kasi
So,
there are going to be times na, let's say, you like using MAC products, but the next thing you know, their lipsticks pala aren't a fit for you. Either there's no shade that you like, or the formula doesn't work with your body chemistry. So you can pick something else, and that's totally fine.
oh, okay. So, yun guys, no? So, hindi kailangan mag-stick to, pwedeng mag-experiment. Diba?
Yes.
Alright, so this is the day look, guys. smile. There, yan na. Guys, take a photo of your day look. Okay? And
Sama ako
then,
dyan.
Alright. Kaso itong aking mga friends, mukhang mas gustong manood kaysa mag-makeup at this point. It's okay, it's okay. Kasi baka, tignan natin kung may magsasubmit ng kanilang team bahay for tonight. Otherwise, we'll just do it dun sa chat, from the chat. Thank you, Sir Norman, for still being here. Okay. Okay, so let's do the night now, Nat. Okay, so from our day, ito na yung day namin. Ano ba yung, ko? Ayan. Di ba? Hindi halata. Bakit hindi halata?
It's the light. That's one thing actually, in regards to like doing makeup on camera or for shoots or something like that. The light washes out makeup. It's like 20 to 60% of makeup. So,
kasi nagulat
parang,
ako, bakit hindi kita? Feeling ko, dito dark na yung eyes ko, pero dito parang hindi kita. Right?
see,
Tapos
hindi
yung
naman black eye.
Hindi ba? Ito, di ba parang ang dark dito?
Oh, good job kaya.
Diba? Alright, so now, from day to night.
Okay, so night makeup, it's very easy na since you have the foundation of it all.
Oo, so at the end of the day, after work, ayan na.
Magpa-party na. So, what you can do is we're just going to darken up our eyeshadow. So I'm using the same palette. Just the same palette. And then I'm going to use the same fluffy brush from earlier. Wait, I'll put my hair up lang again before it gets in my way. Okay. So from the same palette, I'm gonna take a darker color. So I'm gonna take Smolder, which is hindi siya ganyang kakita on camera, but it's a dark gray color. Bluish gray color.
Okay, and dark gray. Sige, dark gray.
This one, since it's a darker color na, less is more. So the less you put on your brush, the less chance there is for you to make a mistake. Kasi syempre, if you put
What brush
a lot
are you using, Nat? Can we see?
The same fluffy brush from earlier.
Okay. The same fluffy brush. Okay. So less is better. O sabi ng mommy mo, it's nice, Lala, very natural. Thank you, sis. Parang wala akong makita ng kanina. In fairness, talaga tong mga ilaw na to.
Yeah. That's why actually, if I do my body paints and stuff, in actual, it's a lot darker. Because if I didn't do it darker on camera, it's not seen talaga.
Oo. Kailangan pala i-OA. Kaya pala pag naka-ano ka, nasa camera ka, kailangan talaga because the light parang washes it out, no?
Yes. Actually, there was one time I had a photo shoot and I did my makeup already and I was so happy with it na. And then, when I got on set, parang the photographer told the makeup artist that was there, he was like, can you darken her makeup? And I was like, okay, so my makeup's not okay na for the shoot. When I sat down and then she started my makeup, the side of my eye was so black and I was like, is this alright? It changes everything. Tapos we had the photo shoot and then I saw the photos. It looked like nothing changed. It looked like it was a little bit more, it looked like how it looked like to me in actual.
Oh, so kailangan talaga lang pala
I-darken talaga for photo
darken.
shoots or like for YouTube videos or videos itself. So, okay.
Daming lines sa aking eyes. Mukhang kailangan ng Botox na guys. Ay, nako, joke. Alright. So,
Okay,
next.
so using the dark color, we're just going to add it to the outer corner again. Same thing that we did kanina with the brown eyeshadow. We're just deepening it even more.
Pero you said konti lang.
Konti muna, and then so that you could build it up.
Okay.
Kasi it's harder if you put so much already and you can't take that back.
Okay.
So, until it gets to the point na you're comfortable with how dark it is, and then blend it out. In the same way we did also kanina. And the nice thing about this, since we're doing it over the makeup we did a while ago, the edge of this won't be so harsh because there's already a color that's beneath it. So parang it became a gradient from light to brown to the dark color that we're putting on now.
Nangyari sa akin, yung kaliwang eyes was dark dun sa light.
Ayan, that's
my
the problem with symmetry na.
Oh, my gulay. Paano to? Hoy. Promise talaga. Ito talaga, totoo na to. Black eye na to, guys.
Okay lang yan, Mami Lala.
Oo, okay lang to, guys. This is how I will learn.
Yes, practice.
Pag sumobra, paano tanggalin?
Ayan, yung
Ayaw
mahirap.
matanggal ang tissue. Patay.
The ways that you could do it is either you wipe it off with a makeup wipe or makeup remover talaga and start from scratch.
Oh,
Or
paano yung under na ano?
No, but that's the thing. Or you can put a bit of foundation a while ago.
Oo,
You could
tama.
Yes, you could
Kalain.
put it on your sponge and then just dab it so that you lighten the color. Or hindi sayang yung hard work natin kanina.
Oh, parang sobrang na-down ko siya. Lumagpas na nandito na sa parang chito na yung itim. Guys, ano ta? Pakita natin para matawa tayong lahat. Nakikita niyo ba?
Ay, slightly. Okay na yan.
Ang baba! Anyways, okay.
So I'm gonna do the same thing to the other eye and just balance it out.
Parang yung isa medyo okay, pero yung isa talagang na-OA. Ang blending lala pa loob, hindi pa baba.
Yes, paloob, hindi pa baba.
And then hindi siya sa buong eye, no? Parang sa sides lang.
Yes, just in the sides. Always keep the center and the inner part bright.
The center and inner, okay. Drama ay sa doon, gilid lang.
Yan.
Nako, Sistina, wish ko yan na makapag-makeup ng ganito every live stream. Si KM, ang ganda, Miss Nat. 'Di ba, guys? Ang ganda. Parang
Thank you.
parang ang dali-dali lang tignan, ano, pag ginagawa ni Nat. Tignan mo, oh. Ganun lang. Parang practice nga lang
Practice
daw,
lang
guys.
yan.
Practice lang.
I
Bawal
swear,
ang
there was
tamad.
one time before na parang I literally sat down and I practiced even eyeliner. Inubos ko yung eyeliner ko in one sitting just practicing.
Oh. So, tanggal, tapos balik ulit, tanggal. Did you study makeup talaga? Meron bang ganun?
Meron. There are schools for makeup. But me, I was self-taught and also YouTube.
Di ba? Winner. Winner talaga. By the way, guys, content creator din si Nat, ha? Oo. So, I will show you her socials later. Ayan. So, kailangan i-follow na natin si Nat.
Support.
Not just makeup. Ang dami niyang kayang gawin, guys. Mas-surprise kayo pag pinakita ko later. Okay.
Okay. So, next brush. So, when you're happy now with how dark the outer corner of your eyes are, we're gonna take the same color, on the pencil brush earlier, or shader brush. That's a problem. I like doing makeup, but I'm bad with the names of the brushes. Parang whatever I feel works.
Okay. Sige, kaya mo yan, Lala. Push. Okay.
Kaya, believe.
Believe. Doktora.
Show us, Mami Lala.
Parang hindi ko na kayang i-show.
No! Be proud of your work.
Lumala. Kakatry kong ayusin, lalang lumala. Oh, di ba nang narinig yung anak ko? Oh, no!
Now you have to show us.
Later! muna to.
Okay. So
Okay,
the
so
next
what's
step would
next?
be
Okay.
with the same color and a flat shader brush, if I'm not
Flat.
mistaken. We're gonna bring it to the lower part lash line again. It's the same thing we did a while ago, diba? But we're just using a darker color.
Hindi mo na pala kailangang mag-remove ng makeup, ano? Akala ko i-remove mo
No,
pa ulit, start over.
di na. This is like if you're from the office or if you were wearing makeup already in the daytime and then next, your friends or family decide to go out and you want it to look a bit more formal or something. Patong lang.
Yan na si Miss Ram. Go, Lala, show
Yeah,
us.
show
No. Sa bagay, pwedeng pang cosplay to. Ano kaya ang character ko? Sino kaya ako? Ang kailangan ko, Nat, yung tanggalin yung eye bags. Ang laki!
For that, Namiela, you could use your concealer more. Parang, instead of using a brush, a sponge kanina, diba? That's how we blended out our foundation and concealer. What you could do is you could blend it out with your finger because it lessens the amount of makeup that's being removed or being picked up by the sponge. Kasi parang it's just your finger. So, you could lightly tap lang like this so that the color is more opaque.
Sige, ayan. Kailangan talaga balikan ko ito para lahat ng tips mo ay isusulat ko. O, diba? Miss Nell, good evening. Nakahabol. Yes, Miss Nell. Nasa night makeup na tayo. Mag-makeup session tayo pag uwi ko dyan. Handa ka na. Oh, sige, Miss Rams, turuan niyo ako. Okay.
Okay.
Practice pala tayo. Tinuturuan na tayo ngayon. Practice na lang tayo. Alright. So, okay, after, tapos na ba yung eye? Yan na yun? Night makeup na?
Wala pa. There's actually a little more to night
okay.
makeup than day makeup kasi.
Okay.
So, once you're done with the eyeshadow, I'm gonna be using a black pencil liner. This is the Holy Addiction Pro Define Eyeliner from JCat in black.
JCat. Nasaan naman si JCat? Alam mo, parang hindi ko nakikita yung mga stores na yan. Online lang ba siya?
I think they're just online now, but I'm not so sure anymore. I'm actually not sure if they're still
here,
there, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, basta black, no? Black
basta
na.
Black eyeliner, Everbilena, MAC, anything is fine. Basta pencil eyeliner. Okay. This one is the one where some people might be afraid because it's going to be the waterline. Ito yung sinasabi mo kanina na mukhang masakit.
Oo.
Or baka masakit. Yeah. It's a choice. You can do it or not, but my suggestion, especially for night makeup, is to really do this, where you line your waterline. And I'll show you the difference.
What is it for? To make your eyes bigger? I have very big eyes already.
Well, for bigger eyes, if you want to make them look a little smaller, the tip with eyeliner is that from the outside waterline, you bring it all the way in, like into here in the inner corner.
Kailangan buo.
Wait lang. Do I have it? Ayun. I have one that's a little better. This is still the same, different brand. It's just Everbilena black eyeliner. But on the waterline, just all the way in. So you could kind of see a difference. This is a lot smaller now compared to this. Diba?
Oo nga.
So,
guys, meron pang way para lumit mata ko.
yes, just black eyeliner on the waterline. And a tip for you, kasi it's scary since it's the closest part to your eye, diba?
Hindi ka ba magkaka-eye infection?
No naman. Basta lang if you keep this clean, and how you can keep this clean is sharpen.
Okay.
That's why, kasi there are two types of pencil eyeliners. There's the retractable one, so it's yung product tapos plastic lang yung naman, and then you can push it out and put it back, diba? And then there are the pencil ones, which you can sharpen. I prefer this one because to sanitize it lang, you just sharpen it. So this is my preferred. And then when you put it on your waterline, my tip is use your pinky, very light touch, and then just press. What this
Ah,
does is it shows your waterline so it's not so
ah,
close to your eye,
okay.
and then you could draw it easier.
Oh my. Tiis ganda, guys. Go.
Yes, the things we do for makeup.
Ah, ah, ah. Ah, nakikiliti ako.
Yeah, that happened to me before also, pero nasanay na rin.
Okay.
And
Oh,
then,
'di ba meron daw sa
nun-
ano yung brand na 'yan. What's
which,
the last brand?
the JCat?
JCat. Ayan, meron daw sa Vertis North. You know, guys, I've never
Oh,
been to Vertis North. Oo.
really?
Good
Neither
morning,
have I.
everyone. Ken, the content coach. I think so. Ken is probably from the other side of the world. Because good morning. Good morning. Thanks for dropping by.
Morning.
Ate Margie, sana all magaling mag-makeup. Ayan, Ate Marge. Ito si Ate Margie, maganda rin to mag-makeup eh. Oo. Additional
Yes.
knowledge, Ate Margie. Uy, Rams, ingat kayo. Saw the news in the evening. Oo nga, guys. I didn't know that there is a storm in the southern part pala.
Yes.
Signal number 4. So, ingat po, ingat. Hahalala,
Take
kiniliti
care.
sarili. Oo, guys, nakakakiliti. I-try nyo. Pag ginanon nyo ng pinky, tapos gananin mo, nakakakiliti.
What's more this one, Mami Lala? Okay, there's another thing that I like to do with pencil eyeliner. Okay, we did the bottom waterline, diba?
Mm-mm.
The next thing I'm going to do is the upper naman.
What?
So, yes. And the
Okay.
reason kasi for doing the upper waterline is that if your lashes aren't as pronounced like mine, this one helps with making it look fuller.
Okay.
So, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. But I look down into the mirror and then I just lift up under my lashes. And then wiggle.
No way. Hindi ko yan kaya.
I didn't like doing it either before, but when I saw how much it helped, I was like, I'm doing this for life now.
Okay, sige.
Or
Siguro
you don't
kailangan
have
ko,
to. This is,
takot lang ako kasi parang yung makeup na to, hindi ko alam kung ilang taon na to. Baka ka-infection ako. So, kailangan siguro bago-bagong makeup, no? Pag ilalagay mo sa waterline.
mm-mm. And it has to be something that's creamy. Because there are some pencils that are very hard and rough. So you'll know that when you draw it on your hand, diba? When you test it out, na parang if it doesn't draw right away like that, and parang you have to really push,
Oo, so wag
that's not
yun.
really good. Yeah, wag yung
Dapat
type na ganun. If it's
creamy. Oo.
creamy and easy, just
Yan, that one. Oo, so wala nga ako niyan. Correct. Yay, excuse. Excuse ako. Wala akong ganun. Kasi actually, wala akong ganyan. Kasi hindi nga ako nag-eye.
liner.
Oo. So, ang meron
Mm.
ako is the liquid.
Yes,
Oo,
remove.
pero
That's the next
ginagawa ko
step.
lang sa ibabaw lang.
Mm-mm. That's also what I'm going to do. That's the next thing we're going to do.
Mm-mm.
With black liquid liner na tayo.
Ayan,
And
tingnan
then
natin kung
this
tama yung
one,
paggawa ko.
this one
So,
was just
nung
given
ginawa mo
to
pala
me.
yung sa above watermark, sa halfway through
Yes.
lang, no? Halfway through ka lang.
For me, kasi my eyes are small, I only put it up to halfway.
Okay.
But if, as you said kanina, diba,
Big
you
eyes.
feel your eyes are big, so you
Oo.
could line all the way to the inner corner, and that will make your eye a little
Pati
smaller.
yung taas?
Well, di naman kailangan.
Okay. Sa baba lang.
Mm.
Okay, okay.
Yes, it's only on
Alright.
top if you want to make your lashes fuller looking. Kasi I don't know how to describe it pero when you look at yourself in the mirror when you have darker eyeshadow, you could see your waterline talaga eh. And parang hindi maganda yung effect.
Oo nga, no?
So-
Parang nakikita mo na red siya.
Diba?
Oo.
So that's also another reason for the tight line. Yun yung tawag nila, tight line din dito sa taas.
Para continuous yung parang makeup mo. Oo nga, no? Ngayon ko lang yan na-realize, guys. Okay, sabi ni Miss Rams, yes, thank you, Tina One Kenobi. Yes, Miss Rams, ingat po kayo. Yay, creamy soft liners help. Oh, diba,
Yes.
Sis Tina?
Okay.
Okay.
So,
Hindi pa tayo tapos, guys.
eyeliner na tayo.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So, Yung trick ko with liquid liner, especially for beginners, is just small strokes lang.
Okay.
Wag yung sobrang confident na, isang brush okay ka na. Because sometimes you move, sometimes your lid also shakes. So,
Oo.
small strokes. So, and the thing is for me, I do it differently for both eyes. And I'll show you why.
Okay.
So, for my right eye, I start from the inner corner. For night looks, I prefer doing cat eyes kasi maganda pag cat eye yung eyeliner. So, what I do is, I just pat actually. I let the brush do the work.
Uh-oh.
So, parang pat lang. Just so that I could get a line down. Yung,
Okay.
all the way up to the end of my eye. Like that.
Grabe, ang galing mo.
And
Bakit ako hindi... Ang ginagawa ko, linyang ganon, diretso. Tapos wag hindi ko magdiretso, kumakapal na kumakapal.
Yeah. That's why it's easier if you just tap para you can get used to the feel of it. Just
Tap,
like that.
tap
Tap
lang.
Mm-mm. And then you could build from there. So,
Oo nga, Nat.
diba? It's easier. And then when you want to draw a line, it's just small lang, short strokes. Para you could get it even.
Kaya lang yung naka-curl kong lashes. Naka ano na siya.
Nakaharang.
Oo, nakaharang na siya. Baba.
But actually nga, even when I do like night makeup from the start, I actually curl my lashes talaga before eyeliner.
Talaga?
Because, yeah, kasi isipin mo, when you put eyeliner, tapos you go with your eyelash curler, you're going to
oo nga, no?
remove parts of the liner. So, you do curlers, and then you go back with your eyeliner. Sayang. So, for me, it's curl and then eyeliner.
Hindi ko nakikita kung pantay. Deadma. Okay siya yung
And
inner,
then-
pero yung dito sa parang paano, kasi dahil humaharang itong aking lashes, hindi ko alam kung na-straighten ko ba.
And then, for the wing, I just, again, small strokes lang to bring it out. And then when I'm happy with the
So
length,
the wing is you close your eyes and then go up, hindi siya go down.
yeah, you go up. Because if I brought it down, it would just make my eyes are like this. It would go down to the sides. So when you're doing cat eyes, you follow the edge of your lower lash line, and then you bring it up.
The edge.
This is a big wing, but that's fine. And then I go back like this, connected to the lower, and then fill.
Ano to? Hindi makitang wing.
Yan. So there, mas iba na yung shape ng right eye ko as compared to my left eye.
Okay.
And then, for the left eye naman, I said kanina, diba, I do it differently on both eyes. And the reason why is because when I already have the angle of my right eye, I try to replicate it on my left eye na.
Okay.
So I start at the end, at the corner here on the end.
So, pataas.
Mm-mm. And then I like to check it every now and again. So instead of just looking down, I bring the mirror up eye level so that I could see na okay yung line ng eyeliner ko.
Tap lang din, no?
Just short strokes and tapping lang. Let the brush do the work. Yan.
I'm sorry. Anong ginawa ko? Kumalat
I want to
pataas.
see na...
Oh my goodness.
Hindi nag-dry.
Ano to? Umakyat siya. May spike.
Oh my gosh.
Gosh, paano tatanggalin yan? Patay.
I want to see what happened.
Anak, kuha ka naman ng ano, oh. Kuha ka ng cotton buds. Bilis. Oo. Ang hirap talaga ng may lashes na nakaangat. Harang
Really?
talaga.
Well, preferably you wouldn't have mascara already. Pero if it's day to night talaga, parang you'll learn to get around the lashes.
Inang ko po, what have I done? Nat is a good teacher. It's just that I don't have the right, alam mo, parang hindi ako coordinated. Ayan, hindi pantay, Nat.
Okay lang yan.
Nakikita mo? Pero angat na.
May slight.
Tapos dito manipis, dito makapa. Okay guys, ayusin ko yan. Sandali lang. Sige na,
Okay
tuloy
lang
mo lang
yan.
yan. Anuin ko to, re-repasuhin ko to.
Okay. So, after eyeliner, what I do is I take this one is where we use na the very glittery, sparkly eyeshadows kasi nighttime na tayo. So, I'm using this nice peachy cream metallic foil eyeshadow. And then, same thing kanina with the satin shade. Just gonna use my finger. I take the color, and then I'll just pat it here in the center of my lid. Just to add more shimmer and sparkle. Yeah.
So, yung mga shiny talaga, normally for night.
Yes. Well, unless you want it to be for day, pwede rin. There's no boundaries when it comes to makeup. Express yourself lang talaga. Ayan na, there's the difference na you could see this is very shiny, this one's
Anong
slightly
color
shiny.
nung nilagay mong shiny, ano na yun?
This one, it's also kind of champagne-y, pero this is more pink. Pink and coral.
Pink.
Yes, it's from Sahi Cosmetics naman.
Sa middle lang siya part or yung buong side mo siya nilagay?
Middle lang, right here, like there. And then pat. Para concentrated lang siya dun. Yan.
Ang taray. Tcharam!
Yes!
Okay guys, kayo can't withstand the upper pero masanay ako rin. Dapat lang soft and waterproof ang... Ayun nga pala, dapat waterproof ang pencil.
Yes, kasi parang our eyes sometimes water talaga on the outer corner. So, baka bigla na may parang black spots ka dito if it's not waterproof.
Yung pag-wing ba, Nat, dapat medyo makapal din siya. Hindi siya parang isang linyang ganun lang.
Yeah, you have to make it a little thicker. So, parang, diba, if this is the line that you draw, na ganun, whoa, not like that. It's like this. You have to make it a little thicker dun sa end. So, parang you join it dun sa baba.
Okay. Alright.
If that makes
So, hindi siya parang isang linyang ganun na ginawa ko. Parang isang linyang ganun. Dapat may... Sige, babalikan kita.
Parang may connection.
Ayusin ko muna.
Sige.
Okay. Alright, wing tip, sabi ni Sis Tina. Gwapa ka na gidnat. Oh, diba?
Thank you.
Wag lang siguro mislalat tirik ang araw tapos puro siya yung makeup mo. Magiging si Edward Cullen ang peg mo kumikinig sa araw, tirik.
True.
Oo nga mga dear, sige. Don't worry. hindi na natin yan gagawin. So, nighttime lang.
Okay. Yeah.
Ayan. So,
So
dapat
okay
medyo
na ako
makapal.
actually for the eyes, but if you want to be a little bit more extra and a little bit shinier, kasi parang this is the focal point na sa gabi, it's the eyes. What
Oo.
I do is I take an angled brush again, and then I dip it in water. I dip it in water because it makes the color brighter, more vibrant, and it sticks better. That's why I wet my brush.
Okay.
But tip for that, when you wet your eyeshadows, always pick one part of the eyeshadow lang to dip with your wet brush because baka ma-damage yung buong eyeshadow. So whenever I do it, I just do it at the bottom, the base of my eyeshadow. And then the rest I keep bottom pala. And then I keep the rest dry.
Okay.
And then maganda yung effect nito when I put it on. And how I put it on is
Ang ganda ng
here
lid
in
mo,
the
kumikinang.
diba?
Ang ganda.
So I'm gonna add more shine by using this color, the shimmer color, and then in inner corner lang siya.
Oo, nakikita ko nga yan sa mga artista. Yung parang
Yan, no?
makinang na, yung sa sides ng eyes nila.
Mm-mm.
Oo. So, that's the parang pinaka-lightest color, no?
Yes.
Na shimmer. Asan ang
Yes.
salamin ko? Siyempre, wala akong makita pag wala akong salamin. Okay. So, shiny shimmer. Alin ba dito? Alin ang shiny shimmering splendid? Kailangan light lang, no? Light.
Mm-mm. This can be silver, it can be gold, it can be rose gold.
Shimmer. Okay, rose gold. So, maski maitim, okay lang yung medyo maputi?
Yeah. Just something
kapal.
more
Ano to?
more copper in tone or gold. Gold is very nice on deeper skin colors.
What am I doing? From the tip down to the middle?
Yes. Just here up to here. I'm just blending it out kasi dami yung nilagay ko. Okay.
Parang ang kapal ng isa. Sobrang puti ng isang side.
Yeah, it happens talaga. So, it's better to use a smaller angled brush
Oo nga,
or...
makapal kasi itong ginagamit ko. 'Di ba, natignan mo, ang kapal nito, 'di ba?
Ay, yeah, masyado makapal.
Diba?
That kind of brush that you're using is good for the outer corner naman.
So
For
dapat
like
smaller pa. I mean, thinner pa.
So, yeah. So, something like this, angled brush pa rin, but it's very thin.
Oo, wala ako niyan,
Empty
anak.
brush.
So, kailangan talaga natin kumuha niyang waluhan na yan. At kulang ang brush ko. Okay. Kaya, ayan, ang kapal. Ang tanggalin natin.
And then, the next step after the highlight in the inner corner, this is na the contour, yung na-mention natin kanina, diba?
Mm-mm.
Okay, where's my brush?
Ayan, contour. Ay, magagamit ko na siya finally.
Okay, so for the contour color, it's different from using bronzer. Kasi yung bronzer, parang mas orange yung tone or mas warm yung tone.
Oo.
So, okay, this is when I start using my products for different purposes na talaga. The same color I use for my eyebrows is my contour color also.
Okay. So, for the eyebrows,
So-
ano ba yung ginamit ko? Ito. Okay.
But it depends on your skin. Parang when you look at yourself with light, diba, you could see shadows on your face. So it's either from your nose or like below your jaw, you could see that, right? You have to get a color that's close to that shadow.
Close to that.
Because the color that you use for contour is it's like you're faking that there's a shadow kasi there. So after getting that color,
So it doesn't have to be the bronzer or contour
yeah,
powder.
no, contour powder is good. Bronzer kasi it has a more warmer tone. I'm not so sure if this will
Nasaan
pick up
kaya
on
yung
camera.
contour? Alam ko
But
meron naman yun eh.
this is my bronzer, which is more warm toned, and then the same eyebrow product shadow kanina, it's cooler toned, diba?
Oo.
That's the difference. So cooler toned for eyeshadow for contour is better.
Contour. Nasaan kaya yun? I know I have that.
Okay. And then with an angled brush, that's when I'll start carving out my cheeks na. So I'll just follow my cheekbone, my natural cheekbone lang. And then I'll pat the color there. And then I'll buff it out na rin. So, ooh, that's so dark. This is where the fish face comes in.
Oh, yeah. Oo, papakita natin yan, Nat, later, ha? Pwede ba yung mga pictures mo?
Makeup pictures po or my...
Oo, yung parang, yung naka-creative makeup ka?
Sure. On Instagram. So when you put contour colors, it's best to focus the color at the very back and then brush it inwards.
Ayan, ang ganda na ni Nat. Super!
And then tip for when you blend out the colors for your cheeks, kasi what you're most likely to do is have the brush on your skin and then just go back and forth, right?
Aray ko.
But
Parang nakita mo ba ako? So, dapat,
so what you should do is from the back where you put most of the color, you just brush forward and then you pick it back up. You put it down in the back, brush forward, and then pick it up. Do the same thing. So it looks like I'm going back and forth, but the brush is actually not touching my face when I put it back. So like that. Kasi parang if you do it like talagang pushing against your skin, you're blending out the color too much, so you lose where it's supposed to be placed.
dark.
Okay.
Hindi ko makita yung
I also don't really like contour that much, so I'm not gonna do that much. But yeah, this is how
Kailangan, ito
contour
yung mga kailangan namin na medyo chubby-chubby ang face.
And then after the cheeks, you could also do it under the jaw. So just follow the natural line now. And then just darken it up. Same thing, darkest point at the back, and then just brush. Like that.
Ay, parang lumiit nga yung...
Diba?
Oo nga, Nat. Nakakaliit nga ng face eater.
Diba? Because it adds the shadow. That's why it's good to see what color shadow appears on your face as your contour color.
So ito palang contour, guys, ang kailangan nating alamin. Lalo na dito sa may ilalim, tsaka dito, di ba? Yan yung mga taba natin. Diba?
Yes!
Fierce. Bakit ang pangit nito? Tanggalin na nga natin to. Parang hindi okay yung aking hair mode dyan. Ayan! O, diba? Tapos na ba tayo? Hindi pa. May lips pa tayo, diba?
Yes. Last is lips.
Okay.
No, ito yung part talaga na you remove what you had before kasi the feeling of having lipstick over lipstick is not nice. So suggestion ko talaga is remove it. I'm using just a
Okay.
regular wet wipe.
Okay. Kasi iba talaga ang
Mm-mm.
ilalagay natin.
Yeah. So if you remove your lipstick from your day look, of course mawala yung foundation mo dito sa
Yeah.
surrounding lip area. So what you can do is you just take your pressed powder, since let's say you're out na kasi. So take your pressed powder, your sponge, or even the sponge that comes with the powder that you have, and then just apply it around the lips lightly. Just close your lips and then dab.
Mm-mm.
Yan. Okay. And then after that, that's when you apply your lip color na. I prefer using, as you mentioned kanina, yung liquid lip colors at night because they last a lot longer. And then, I don't need to use a lip liner na if it's liquid lipstick kasi.
Ay, oo nga pala,
So,
we didn't use lip liner kanina, no? During the morning. Yung sa
yeah,
date.
we did it. Yeah, kasi since we're using a natural tone lipstick, that's a neutral tone lipstick that's good for whichever skin color, you won't really see, di naman kailangan na defined yung lips eh.
Mm. Pero pag sa night, normally,
Normally, if you're using a regular lipstick na parang, sorry. If you're using a regular lipstick that's like this, it's better if you use a lip liner talaga, if it's dark in color. But if you're using a liquid lipstick, hindi naman kailangan.
okay. Sige.
So,
So, di ba, shock ako. Ka-color ng aking dress yung color ko. Tingnan mo yung dress ko
Yeah.
ngayon na. Di ba, ito? Yan ang color niya.
yes. Same. Red
Alam mo?
yung lipstick ko.
Okay.
Okay, so this one, what I'm using is from one of my favorite brands actually. It's called Sugar Pill Cosmetics. This is in the color Truth or Dare.
Truth or dare. Yeah. Jason Rosette, good evening po. Thanks for dropping by. Salamat, Norman. There you go.
Pamilala, alam mo, yung lipstick na to, this is very nice liquid lipstick. Kasi hindi siya ganyan ka-drying. And the nice part about it is,
Saan naman
after siya,
nabibili yan, Nat?
ito naman sa state,
Patay tayo dyan.
pinaship ko to like,
Actually, yung
early
color
this
pop,
year.
pinaship ko din yun. Wala akong choice kasi hindi pa rin available dito noon. Oo.
But yeah, maganda kasi yung lipsticks ng Sugar Pill.
Bago na naman ito. Bagong brand. Okay lang sana kung ginamit ko, di ba? Ginagamit ko. Nangyari ending pa, namimigay ko lang.
Pero yeah, the nice thing about this lipstick is when it dries down and then I press my lips together, may glitter na lalabas.
Ay, ang laray.
Diba? So perfect talaga for night.
Baka makita ko si Yunbin sa aking pagtulog. Do you know that guy? Siyempre, hindi.
I feel ko baka I know, I just don't know the name.
Korean yun. The
From
guy
what
from Chloe.
show? What other movies or
No,
shows?
hindi niya talaga
Hindi ako
kilala.
sure.
Okay lang yan, anak. I know.
For a second, I thought this was the guy from Train to Busan. Yung
Oh
bad.
no, what's the name of that guy, anak? Gong Yu, that's Gong Yu. Mas pogi ito.
Okay. I really.
Okay, kaso wala akong liner nito. The liner, does it have to be exactly the same brand and color?
Brand, no. But as for the color, as much as possible, the closest one. Isa yung mahirap sa dark lipstick kasi kailangan precise eh.
Tchanan!
Yes!
Diba?
I love that color ah.
Pero mas ganda yung lipstick mo nga, in fairness.
Dark.
Mm. What do you think, guys? Pero parang hindi siya ganun ka-dark, ha? Pero, guys, parang ano na yung ano ko, parang feeling ko purple na siya. May pagka-purple ang look nito.
Almost done.
Pero okay to, ha? Anong color ito? Ano ba tong nilagay ko? Ano siya? This is, syempre, wala akong mabasa, guys, kasi walang salamin. Okay, this is a MAC na, anak, pakibasa nga, anak. Hindi ko pa rin mabasa. I don't know if I'm even holding it. What does it say?
Pro longwear.
Hindi yan. Hindi yan yung pangalan ng ano. There. Underneath. What does it say?
Positively dashing?
Positively dashing. Oh, diba?
Yes. That's nice. That's a nice name for a lipstick.
Oh, diba? Positively. Tapos, ano lang dyan, biglang nagsalamin. Kasi walang mabasa. Diba? O, tanggalin yung salamin.
Ayan na.
Oh, diba? Saan tayo pupunta, Nat? Nakapantulog na ako.
Ako nag-dress talaga ako.
Di ba matulog? Pero in fairness, di ba? Kailangan may puntahan. Sayang naman ang ano
Yes.
dito. O, di ba, guys? O, mali-mali pa yung dating niyan, ha? In fairness. Okay lang ba yung mata ko? Parang ang tapang, parang nang aaway.
Yeah. It's nice kaya.
Pero actually, sabi ng mga
Nice.
makeup artist na nag-aano sa akin, maganda daw ang make-upan yung mata ko kasi ang laki.
Mm-mm.
Ang laki nung ganyan.
That's
So actually, kapag marami daw silang parang pwedeng gawin.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's why it's like nice lid space.
Correct.
you
Yun
can do
lang,
many
hindi ako
colors.
marunong. At saka marami na kasing mga alam mo, yung mga lines on the sides, at saka on top. So, parang ang hirap niya na. Pero okay pa din naman. Okay, so, wait lang ha. So, guys,
Yes.
if you are interested, okay, so where can you follow Nat? Okay, so on Facebook, she is nm.minimes or Minimes. Okay, that is actually the name of her store. Okay, yung sinabi ko kanina, Minimes. Okay. And then on Instagram, she is Art With Me. M-I, okay? 14. Art With Me 14. Okay, on Twitter, okay, guys, nakikita nyo yan? That's not. Okay? That's not na naka-makeup. Okay, anong tawag mo sa makeup na ito, Nat? Pag ganyan, creative makeup na ba ang tawag dyan? What do you call that? Body art?
Oh yeah. Body art, creative makeup.
There you go. Kita mo talagang hanggang neck yan, hanggang dito sa lower neck yan, Nat?
Yes,
Kasama.
down to the upper chest or
Upper
decollete.
chest, diba? Grabe, diba? So, on Twitter, she is natme14. Natmi 4, of course. And on Twitch, okay, ayan, additional makeups po yan. Siya yan. Look at that makeup in the middle. How? May nakaitim ka bang part dyan, Nat? O talagang makeup lang part na yan yung sa may mouth part?
No, that's makeup talaga. That's black body paint.
Grabe. Imagine that. So, on Twitch, it's natme14 also. Okay, guys? O, screenshot na, guys. And please follow, subscribe. Okay? To Nat. And hopefully, she'll be on YouTube as well soon. Okay.
Yes.
Alright, so let's bring back Nat. Okay. So, Nat, tell us something. Oh, yan. Teka muna. Basahin natin ang ating mga comments. Okay, tara, bar hopping tayo. Miss Ram! Tara na! Pero nasaan ka? Nasa Iloilo siya. Okay. Medyo mahirap yan. Oo. Hopping. Okay. And Miss KM, galing. O, diba? I have to agree. Diba? Nakita mo, Miss KM, diba? So, kayang-kaya ni sis. I think pwedeng gawin ni Sis KM yung gano'n, yung creative sis. Kasi Nat, dahil magaling din siya mag-join. Okay, guys, can you
Yeah.
see yung at the back of Nat? 'Di ba? May nakikita kayong mga
Yes.
Oo. Oo, that is actually also her work. Okay? On watercolor nga ba yan, Nat?
Yes, all watercolor.
Oo. Can you tell us like what's the inspiration behind those?
Well, the inspiration are mostly characters from movies or shows. So parang this one is Harley Quinn from Batman. I also do anime. This is Ryuk from Death Note.
So everything
Freddy
we see there,
Krueger.
Nat, it means that that is something that you have actually recreated
Sorry.
na makeup.
Most of them, yes. I recreated most of them.
Oo. So parang yan muna yung inspiration mo and then you tried to recreate through makeup.
Yes.
O, diba? Ang galing. But makeup is not the only thing that you're passionate about, right? Other than, of course, your day job is, interior design. Oo.
Yes.
So, what else, Nat? Oo. Yung mga minention namin na mga kanina pinakita nating mga socials. So, what can they find there?
What you can find there on my Twitch, I'm still planning it out because I'm going to stream there and hopefully edit the videos to put onto YouTube. But I will start hopefully end of January 2022, where I will be streaming once every other week and I'll be doing creative makeup there. So you'll see many looks like this or the looks that we showed earlier on my Twitch and my Twitter. So, and then others that you would find is in Natanie's Mini Me's, which is the mini plushies that I make. They can look like this, or these are characters from Over the Garden Wall. This is Doctor Strange. So very
diba?
detailed felt plushies, diba? Cute keychains.
Oh. Okay, so is that already available in your store? On FB pa ito? On Instagram?
They're mostly made to order siya.
So where can they order? On Instagram
You can
or
order
on FB?
on Facebook, which is nm.minimis or natmis minimis.
Okay,
And
ito
also
pakita
on
natin
Instagram.
Ayan. Diyan ulit. Pakisabi sis ulit. Yan.
Natmis minimis and also natmis minimis on Instagram.
Alright.
You just
Hindi
DM
ba
me to
NM?
order.
Bakit NM nakalagay dito? Dapat not me yan. Sorry, balitan ko.
Yeah, parang it's the shortcut lang or like the screen name NM minimis, but the full name is
Okay,
natmis.
so when they
minimis.
look it up in FB, it has to be not me.
Yes.
No 1-4. Walang 1-4.
No, walang 1-4.
Okay, so that's it, guys. So not me that minimis. NATMI.MINIMES. And then please follow na rin and like. Okay? Follow, like. Okay? On FB. Again, if you still have, something on your list. I'm not sure lang daw kung kaya pa ni Nat ihabol right now. Okay? But in the future, ayan. So, hopefully we can also have her in our yung hindi makeup, regular crafty nights. Okay? Ang dami actually kaya ni Miss Nat. Yung schedule lang niya ang kailangan nating makapag-arrange. Oo.
Yes.
Follow natin IG. Ang gaganda, ang galing. Yes, guys, promise, hindi kayo talagang mamamangha kayo. Okay? So, the first time that your mom, okay, si Susan, guys, si Susan M po, ang mom ni Nat Me, okay? The ever-talented Susan M din. Who is actually, di ba, yung mom mo joined the community fairly recently, just a few months back lang.
Yes.
Oo, and then nagulat din kami na, wow! Oo, umaano na rin sa timbahay. Gaganda na rin ang work ng mom mo, in fairness, diba? Okay.
That's good
So,
work.
oo. And then Nat, on top of, all of these things that you are into, of course, cosplay. So, hopefully, one of these days, okay, pag nagkaroon ng cosplay, mga conventions, makita natin si Nat. Okay, so let's support her. Oo, alam ko may mga contest din, mga ganyan. Oo, Nat, recently, you joined this advocacy, right?
Yes.
So, can you tell us something more about that one?
So I collaborated with a friend of mine, si Paul Villafuerte, and he's a director, and he asked me to collaborate with him in this new group that he created this year called Bangon Tayo. And the point of the collaboration was that we wanted to show women that they can be empowered by makeup. It's not just something that we use to conceal what we don't like about ourselves, but we also use it as something that makes us more confident. So the title of the project we did is called War Paint because we consider it to be our version of war paint. We put on these faces so that we can face the world, and that was the advocacy that we wanted to um, let other people know about and feel proud of themselves about.
Okay, di ba? Isn't that a very good advocacy, guys? So, to put on makeup doesn't mean that you're not happy with your skin, okay? That you are not
Mhm.
happy with, the way you look. But rather, it can actually be used to, empower you, okay? Give you that, a little bit of confidence boost. So, hindi naman kailangan dahil nagme-makeup hindi mo na mahal yung sarili mo. Right, no? So, yun yung maganda yung
Yeah.
advocacy nila. So, Nat, how can we help you with this advocacy? In what way?
You can go to Bangon Tayo on Facebook and you can like and share our video from there. And you can, the point of Bangon Tayo is so that other artists can collaborate with each other and we can bring up the support and the appreciation for Filipino artists.
Alright. So, guys, first time on Mommy Guide Inc., papakita natin yung sinasabi niyang video. Okay, if you go to the actual link dun sa video, I will put it on the description after the show. Okay, meron po yung background music. Mas touching siya. Ngayon na I had to remove it kasi baka ma-copyright claim ako. Alright, so pero nandun pa rin yung narration. Alright, so eto na, panoorin muna natin, guys. Okay?
Enjoy!
There you go. Okay, may sound ba? Teka, bakit walang sound, guys? Hold on, where's the sound?
Makeup is my war paint. It empowers me. It helps conceal my imperfections. It gives me confidence to go out and face the world with pride. Creatively, as an artist, I use makeup to show the warrior inside of me.
Makeup is my war paint, where I can boldly show my creativity. It has helped me express myself in ways I never thought possible. Makeup is a powerful tool, and my imagination is my only limitation.
We, as makeup artists, are here today to represent women all over the world who have been victims of violence and to let them know that makeup can be a powerful tool, not to hide in shame, but to conceal the battle scars so we can keep on going, keep on fighting, keep on winning, keep on being women.
We, as women, are here today to tell you that we are beautiful in every way, and that would make
And keep on going, keep on fighting, keep on winning, keep on being women.
We, as women, are here today to tell you that we are beautiful in every way, and that with makeup and a little bit of creativity, we can be so much more. Beauty doesn't have standards, and you can be whoever you want to be. No limits, no boundaries, just beauty.
We wear war paints every day.
We face the world with pride.
We are warriors.
We are fighters.
We are makeup artists.
We are beautiful in every way.
And we
are women.
So, there you go, guys. So, again, sorry ha, medyo na-mess up ko a little bit. Nagdoble-doble yung audio kanina. Okay, so, Nat, can you hear me? Okay, hold on.
Yes, I can.
Okay, there. Akala ko na-mute kita. Okay, so guys, again, I will put the link, okay, to the actual video and the page, okay, or the YouTube channel where Bangon Tayo?
Tayo. Yes, bangon tayo.
Okay, Bangon Tayo can be found. So please follow. Okay, so what you need to do is to watch it, okay, and then like it, and finally subscribe. Okay, so doon po natin matutulungan yung advocacy ni Miss Nat Miranda. Again, so let's check. Okay, Nat, tignan ko lang ha kung sino ang... Okay, so while doing that, Nat, baka gusto mong ipakita muna ang iyong mga iba pang products dyan. Okay.
I actually have one, but I have to get it. So let me be off screen for like 5
Okay,
seconds.
sure,
Wait lang.
sure. Oo. Okay. Okay, so I'm viewing it right now. Naku, wala naman nagtimbahay tonight. Walang nag-makeup. Okay, so what I'm gonna do na lang are the people in the chat. Okay. Ako lang ang nag-makeup, guys. Tamad ang mga katauhan. Alright. So, what I'm gonna do na lang, Nat, is on our next crafty night, which is this Saturday. Okay? So, I will... Pero actually, meron naman mga nandito. Okay, so I'll just do whoever is in the chat right now, sila na lang yung ating iaano.
Ira.
Oo.
Alright.
Okay, ano na nga yung gagawin ko, Nat? Okay, NDI. Okay, Wheel of Names lang tayo. Wheel of Names. Okay, and then we will put it on the other side of the globe. Okay, I know maybe if you've watched one of our shows, this is the part where we actually bring in their names. Okay, and then I put NDI, file, Safari, there you go. Okay, so I'll put it here. Okay, so ako muna. Mawawala muna si Nat. Okay, so we'll put the names of the people on the chat. Okay, game capture, lala. Okay, there you go. Kikita nyo ba? Bakit parang wala? Okay, ulit. NDI. Eto na naman ako. Since kaninang morning, nagloloko itong NDI mode na ito. Oo, hindi ko siya maipasok. File, Safari. Oo naman. Bakit yan naman siya? Kasi iba yung nakalagay. Duh! Okay, ibang camera yung nakalagay ko. Hello, lala. Hello. Okay, hello there. Everybody, ahoy. Okay, so there you go. Okay, let me see. Pag ganito. Okay. Oop, not yet. Not yet. Hindi ko pa napapalitan yung Wheel of Names. Go back. Go back. Okay. So, palitan natin ang mga names. Okay, I know that the people in the chat are. So, we have KM. We have Norman. Okay, we have Ate Margie. Okay, we have Tina. We have Rams. We have Ayin. Oops. Ano yung spelling ni Ayin? We had Susan C. Oo, hindi na natin sasali si mami mo. Okay, so we have Sam. Okay, who else? Let me go back to the chat. Let me see. Nell. Okay, of course, Nell. Okay, ay, bakit parang nawala si Nell? Okay, oh. Okay, so we have Nell. Okay, Susan C. And then we have Nell. And then we have Sis KM is there na. Miss Rams is there na. Jason. Okay, Jason. Okay, Tina is already there. Ken. Kaya lang pag si Ken, ang layo yata nun sa US. Pero sige.
Ship internationally.
Oo. Okay, help. Giga Art, of course. Gigi. Okay. Gigi. Okay, hold on. Okay, in the earlier, we had, just making sure that I don't miss anybody. So, if your name is not there, guys, just tell me. Okay. There, I think that's it. Okay, so, Miss Nat, this is it. Team Bahay winner for tonight is...
Good luck, everyone.
Yay! Alright, ang may anniversary tomorrow! Ayin!
Yeah.
Alright! Oo, congratulations, Sis Ayin. Okay, so let's go back to Miss Nat. Again, Miss Nat. Okay, last tips before we leave and say goodnight to you tonight. Okay, so ano yung mga parang last minute tips mo for everybody who wants to turn their day makeup into a night makeup?
Okay. One of the biggest tips I have, especially for daytime makeup, is you don't have to do your full face. The only things that you really need if you want to put on makeup is brows, lashes, and lips. You could leave the
Oh.
house with that. Just kilay, lashes, lips. Done. Get out the door. So if you don't have time, do it in 5 minutes. There's no right or wrong when you do brows, lashes, lips.
Okay,
And then
brows, lashes, so not even the eye makeup. Brows,
not even
lashes,
eye
and
makeup,
lips.
lashes and lips na.
Oh, didn't know
That's
that.
the easiest way that to
Okay.
di naman sa look presentable, but look put together.
Wow. Oo.
Put together before you leave the house.
Okay, ang galing, ang galing. Oo, Miss Rams, kasama ko si Ate Marge. Nawala ba si Ate Marge kanina?
Ano?
Oo, alam ko nilagay ko. Okay, Ate Margie says, ang husay nyo na mag-makeup. O, diba? Thanks to Nat. Mami Guides, asan po yung headband nyo? Tinanggal ko kasi nakaangat dito. Ganun. Oo. Ayan, Ate Margie pa si Slala. Yes, I place Ate Margie. Again, Nat, thank you so much, for
Thank you for having
spending
me.
like several hours with us tonight, almost more than 2 hours. And I pray that we can have you back again. This is not the first
Oh,
time that, and the last time that we will have you here. Again, guys, thank you so much for joining me and Nat tonight.
thank you
And I hope to
everyone.
see you all again this Sunday. I mean, this Sunday. Okay lang ako. This
Saturday.
Saturday, okay, during Crafty Nights. And this time, we're gonna have Kitty Robinson. We're gonna jazz up our bubbles. They call it bubbles kasi taga UK siya. Sa atin, ang tawag natin doon ay balls. Christmas balls. Okay. Okay, may sinasabi si Susan. If you've noticed, Nat is not into the expensive brands. And that's what I like about my children. They're not brand conscious. Indeed, guys, di ba na-mention pa nga ni Nat yung Everbelena?
Everbelena.
Right? Okay. And
Actually,
actually, I know the owners. They're co-parents of mine in my kids' school.
oh,
During their grade school. So, I know them personally.
PR package.
Diba? So, sis. Okay? Na Gabriels. Ayan. Diba? Everbelena. So, guys, diba, hindi kailangang expensive makeup. Indeed, Susan M. Hats off to you. Thank you so much, Nat. And thank you si Susan M.
Thank you
for
also.
introducing Nat to us. Ayan. Magiging favorite na natin siya dito, promise. Again, thank you so much, guys. Until Saturday, thank you for joining Nat and me again. Have a blessed week ahead. Okay, bye!
Take care everyone. Bye.
Every change